This is a follow-up to my video about Obama's comments directed towards black men. And online, you see a lot of these people expressing all this fake-ass outrage about what Obama had to say. You know, you have a situation where you basically have hit dogs who are hollering. And the fact of the matter is, Obama's tone was respectful. It was informative. What he said was actual facts, and none of these clowns who are attacking him can disprove anything that he said. The other point is this, while these people express all this outrage for something that is not outrageous at all, they have absolutely nothing to say about all the outrageous statements that Donald Trump has made when it comes to black people. They have nothing to say about the fact that Donald Trump took out a full-page ad calling for the death penalty against black male teenagers who were falsely accused in that Central Park case. They have nothing to say about that. They have nothing to say about the fact that Donald Trump refused to rent to African Americans and was sued by the Justice Department. They have absolutely nothing to say about that. They have nothing to say about Donald Trump calling for stop and frisk measures to be implemented around the country, even though a federal court found that the stop and frisk tactics that were used in NYC were unconstitutional and discriminatory. At a time when black people have been killed by these racist police, Donald Trump called for immunity for these police officers. But yet and still, you haven't heard any outrage from these black men that are so outraged and offended by what Obama had to say. They don't have a word to say about what Donald Trump said when it comes to calling for immunity for these police that kill our people. The police that kill people like Eric Garner and so many other young black men. They have nothing to say about that. They have nothing to say about Donald Trump's statement when he said that he doesn't want black people to count his money. They have absolutely nothing to say about that. They have nothing to say about Donald Trump talking about how only black people can, quote unquote, live like this while driving through the slums of Chicago. They have nothing to say about that. They have no outrage about that. They have no outrage when Donald Trump referred to black countries as shithole countries. They have no outrage for that. They have no outrage for Donald Trump when he said that Haitians are eating people's pets, eating the cats and the dogs. And we know that Haitians are black people just like us. They have no outrage for that, but yet and still, they're all super offended about what Obama had to say when it comes to voting for a man like Donald Trump. They have nothing to say. They had absolutely nothing to say when Donald Trump referred to those white supremacists in Charlottesville as some very fine people. They had nothing to say about not a word to say about that. They had nothing to say about Donald Trump talking about how these quote unquote illegal immigrants are taking quote unquote black jobs. Not a word to say about that. Donald Trump's idea of black jobs are jobs of like menial jobs, like janitors and stuff like that, like jobs at McDonald's. That's his idea of a black job, the job of a butler or a maid or something like that. That's his concept of a black job. But you have no outrage for that. You have no outrage when it comes to his statement where he basically said that black people identify with him now that he was arrested and convicted, suggesting that criminality is some inherent part of blackness. You people are you just disgust me, man. You have no heat or no animus or anger toward a man who's making all these racist statements, but yet and still you want to attack the first black president for speaking actual facts to you.